Can we just upgrade our scrambled eggs from this to this? Hi everybody, you're welcome back to Flavor Lab with Zeedel and to another episode or chapter of recipes I wish I had learned sooner. Today's recipe is very simple and easy. Scrambled eggs that are creamy, fluffy, custardy and so delicious. Trust me, once you master this technique of making scrambled eggs, you are never gonna have eggs any other way again. So settle in and let us get cooking. Start by cracking your eggs into a bowl. Now, here comes the first little trick I learned. Add just a small squeeze of lemon juice. You're not adding enough to make your eggs taste lemony. That little bit of acid helps the eggs stay tender as they cook, giving us that softer texture we are looking for. Season lightly with salt and some black pepper. Then mix everything together. And that brings us to the second thing that completely changed scrambled eggs for me. I used to think scrambled eggs were supposed to be quick, in a hot pan, then you go in with your eggs, then scramble them and it's done. But for this texture, we are going in the opposite direction. Melt about 1 tablespoon of butter in a pan over medium to low heat. Then pour in your eggs. And start stirring. You can use a whisk, a fork or a spatula, whatever you have. The important thing is to keep the eggs moving gently as they cook. Now, because we are using low heat, this is going to take a little time. So while these eggs are still deciding whether they want to become scrambled eggs, we might as well finish the rest of the breakfast. I had some cucumber and bacon in the fridge, so I sliced the cucumber and browned the bacon. Nothing complicated, okay? And while the bacon is cooking, keep checking on those eggs. You can see that they are slowly starting to come together. Keep stirring and don't be tempted to suddenly turn up the heat. This slow cooking is exactly what gives us that soft, creamy texture. Now here's another little trick. I melted about 2 tablespoons of butter, and as the eggs cook, I'm adding just a few drops at a time while I continue stirring. Not all at once, just a little butter. Stir, a little more, stir. The eggs become richer and silkier as they slowly set. So at this point, if you have some bread, get that toasted too, because trust me, these eggs belong on a toast. Now look at the texture. They are cooked, but they are still soft, glossy and custardy. And this is where you do not want to overcook them. About 30 seconds before you think they are completely done, turn off the heat. The pan is still hot, so the eggs will continue cooking from the residual heat. If you wait until they look completely done before taking them off, chances are you have already gone a little too far. And that's it. Look at that. The first time I tried scrambled eggs using this technique, I was genuinely surprised by how much better they tasted. Something as simple as scrambled eggs, but changing the heat, the timing, and a few little details made such a difference. Creamy, buttery, soft, and absolutely delicious on toast. And this is exactly why I started recipes I wish I had tried sooner. It's a series where I share recipes and little cooking techniques I'm learning along the way. Things that are helping me become a better cook. So I'm taking one recipe at a time. So tell me in the comments, what's your favorite way to eat eggs. And please share this with that one friend who is still fighting for her life with dry, dehydrated scrambled eggs. She deserves better, don't you think? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Ciao!